I turn this way.
Sorry.
Brothers, I shook hands with you. Sisters, at least I asked. How is everyone, inshallah? Everybody good. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على رسوله المصطفى سيدنا ومولانا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم اغفر لنا اللهم ارحمنا اللهم يسر ولا تعسر ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ونسألك عملا خالصا متقبلا ونسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك والنار رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين. Respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we continue our devil's deceptions of parents and children. This is the third session, inshallah. I hope for those who have been here with me for the first two sessions, I hope you have learned something, some of the tricks of shaitan, may Allah curse him, in deceiving us. I would like to summarize few points I said in the first two lectures, and then we continue. Number one, we said, you need to understand, all of us, and not just to understand, but keep it in mind. Meaning, keep reminding yourself every day, before you go to bed and when you wake up. Of what? That shaitan is your enemy. Never forget that. I told you one day, I asked you, how many times you remember the shaitan per day? And some of you were shocked to hear this question. And how many times you say, really, I seek refuge to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the shaitan? We say it in the salat, but sometimes you don't even mean it. You don't even know you said, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. No. It's that every atom in your body and mind and soul remembers him and seek refuge to Allah from him. That is, now you are a little bit on guard, as the French say. You are on guard now. You are ready to understand he is after you. So there is one guy who hates you so much, for no reason. You have done nothing wrong to him. He's jealous. He's arrogant. Jealous people and arrogant people, don't ask them why you hate me. They don't even know why. Okay? So, this fact, the first one. Allah says, إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ فَاتَّخِذُوهُ عَدُوًّا. Two words in one ayah that are the same. Enemy. Allah said, indeed the shaitan is your enemy. Therefore, consider him your enemy. It's the same ayah. Meaning, don't play with him. He's serious. He's so serious that he wants to take you to hell. Not just make you sad or break your marriage or no. Let's say, if you allow him, God forbids, he will not only break your marriage, he will also send you to hell. He will mess up your kids. He will make your kids rebellion against you. Instead of being nice to you, they become the opposite. Things like that. That's what the shaitan is going to do to you and me, and all of us. Didn't he succeed to at least sentence our father and mother, Adam and Hawa, alayhimus salam, out to exile from the garden they were in? They were having a good life. They had to leave because they obeyed him. He deceived them. And the deception of Adam and Eve were quite natural. Food, makan, that's all. Allah says, don't eat from that tree, and they went and ate. So he deceived them through makan, through their stomach. Some people, Allah, na'udhu billah, he tells them, don't do this, still they go, and they do bigger things. Deception through their private parts, zina, deception through theft. You know this money doesn't belong to you. You know this is not my money, I cannot touch it. It's not mine. Then no one is seeing me. Allah is seeing me. Things like that. But shaitan will come and say, it's okay, it has been here since yesterday. Is this clear? So that's what the first thing you should never forget. Remind yourself, shaitan is my enemy, shaitan is my enemy, shaitan is my enemy. Okay. Now this shaitan, may Allah curse him, he will not come to a Muslim directly to tell you sin. He will not do that. He's clever. He's more clever than that. He knows you say, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. He knows there is goodness in you. There is foundation. So what he does, he comes and say, instead of sin, he say, for example, he comes from 70 doors of good before he comes from one door of evil. So he tries to tell you, for example, admire beauty. Beauty. Allah is beautiful. And he created beauty. Admire it. Just look. Then you say, it's true. Why Allah gave us eyes? To lower them? Let me look at that girl. She's beautiful. And she will say the same thing. Now you looked. What happened? Arrow in your heart and arrow in her heart. Of shaitan. Now you are hooked. Whenever you see her and she sees you, you keep looking. Keep looking at you. Then he says, come on, smile. You are too rude. You're ugly. You look like Hantu. Try to look like angel. Smile. And you say, yeah, smile is sadaqah. Shaitan is telling you this. Shaitan is telling you this. You smile only in the face of the opposite gender. Your mother, you never smile at her. Your father, your brother and sister always fighting. Tom and Jerry at home. You got it? But that girl, little girl. You got it? Then, now you see what he did to you. He allowed you to see. Why Allah says lower your gaze. Because you are what we call opposite gender. You are other gender. You are not the same. Then you start smiling. Under the pretext of ayahs and hadith about smiling and this and that. Shaitan becomes your mufti. Be careful, there are many shaitan muftis out there. Allah says there are imams who will lead you to hell. Careful if you follow them. Imams, he used even the word imam. Just look at them in the Middle East. Whatever was haram in Saudi Arabia a few years ago, from now on become because the hair changed. May Allah give us steadfastness on His deen. Istiqamah, ameen. We don't change until we die. Ameen. Okay. Then things start. Why not just know each other? Just to know. Then shaitan brings you an ayah of Ya ayyuhan nasu inna. Shaitan is telling you ayah. What is it? You know only Qul Huwallahu Ahad. Suddenly you are in the middle of the Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu Ya ayyuhan nas inna khalaqnaakum min dhakarin wa untha. We created you from male and female. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ. And we made you into nations and tribes, so that what? لِتَعَارَفُوا, so that you know each other. Then you, mashallah, I have an ayah that says he's deceiving you. He's deceiving you. The ayah is true. It's about nations. Man with man, women with women, tribes with tribes, yes. But not between a male and a female. You see how he is? He is using the Quran, may Allah curse him. He knows your tricks and he has experience. Never forget, Shaitan has incredible experience in deceiving. You know, you work for 1 year. You are better than the one who just started today. 2 years better than 20 years of experience at, for example, auditing. You have experience. 30, 40. How about centuries? He has been deceiving mankind from the beginning of mankind. Yallah. So he knows what he does. You don't know. So when you don't know what to do, say no. Ta'bala, close, shut down. Don't listen to him. The moment you start listening, listen to Quran, listen to the Sunnah of Rasulullah. You'll be safe. Because Allah and His Messenger want you to go to Jannah. Shaitan wants you to go to hell. Up to you. Listen to where you want to go. Up to where you want to go. So he, like this, until na'udhu billah, the person may sin. Definitely will sin. The end result of this will be zina. And zina is a major sin. Major sin. And if Allah doesn't forgive that sin, you go to hell. It must. Who told you that He forgave you? So make tawbah. Until you die. Ya Allah, forgive me. Things like that. So why I do such things? Sin. I wait until I marry. Alhamdulillah. Khalas. Is this clear?
Yes.
Alright. This is just an example of what shaitan will do to you. See, he comes from the doors of good. And he brings ayahs and hadith. And the so-called common sense. But he wants you to, his niyyah is to ruin you. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. I told you to kill someone, you don't need really a violent way. To kill someone, you don't need to butcher him or shoot him with a gun or chop off his head. Just keep giving him sugar and water. What will happen to him? Water and sugar. Each time, water and sugar. What happens? Plant. Don't cut it. Cut it, you need a lot of physical power. What to do? Each time you pass by, give some water and sugar. What? Well, water and sugar is not good for a plant. You kill it. And from the roots. That's what shaitan does with you. Sometimes he doesn't come rough. No. Slowly. And he is very consistent. He doesn't get you today. Your iman is strong. Astaghfirullah. You go. He comes tomorrow. He finds you still strong. Day after tomorrow. Until one day you're weak. And you follow. So he doesn't give up on you. Another thing about shaitan, may Allah curse him. If he cannot get you 100% to follow him, he will accept any percentage, but he will not let you. For example, if he can deceive you 100% and take you to shirk, to sihr, to major sin, no problem. He will want you at least, for example, if he cannot make you stop salat, he will make you delay salat. If he has succeeded, now, okay, you start mixing the salat, Dhuhr and Asr together, although you are not traveling. Maghrib and Isha. You start sleeping when you come home. Isha, inshallah, look how he gets you. I will just rest a little bit. Isha is about in 10-15 minutes. That's all. Say, okay, I will just sleep for a while. When I wake up, I do tahajjud. That's he gets you. Because he puts fardu with tahajjud. You don't even wake up for neither tahajjud nor for fajr until fajr. If you wake up, this is how he gets you, may Allah curse him. What? You want to give a big amount of money. He says no. You say no, I still want. Okay, he said half. You want to give purple. You know the purple?
Yes.
100? He makes it?
Red.
No, not blue, almost blue. Then from blue, orange. From orange,
Red.
until you find yourself dropping 20 cents and you still feel, oh, shaitan like that. He will not let you. So know it. That is the first thing we know about shaitan. Second, the biggest deception shaitan can do, na'udhu billah, after shirk, is to ruin a family, to destroy a happy marriage.